Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be a match between Clem and Serral for your Sunday on 2000 Atmospheres. Bottom left, going to be Serral. Top right, gonna be Clem. Woo! Alright, man, a TVZ between two incredible European players. These two have some amazing games already on my channel. I'm hoping this one lives up to the billing. I've got a Clem playlist, I've got a Serral playlist if you're interested in watching either of those players. And if you want me to create a playlist for one of your favorite players, then let me know, and I will probably do it for you. Overlord's scouting out. I'm not entirely sure I've seen Clem proxy yet, but every Terran has a proxy build against Zerg. Alright, what's going on here? Nothing. Everything is fine. We're very normal. Very normcore at this point. Be sure to check out falconpaladin.store for all of your merch needs. You can get winter hats if it's cold where you are. You can get mugs for your tea or your coffee or, I don't know, whatever else you're going to put in a mug, man. I recently filled a mug with peach rings, with candy peach rings, so that's what I'm into. Anyway, Stevie moving out. A little residual coughing going on, but we're okay. Pretty much, you can tell, I'm pretty much back to normal here now. I was not feeling super great when I was casting a few days ago for the previous week. It's there's a buffer involved here, so like when you hear me sick, it means that I was sick a few days earlier, and I'm probably fine by the time the video posts. Anywho, SCV says I was a hatch first. You're going to go back home, get back to mining. Reaper's going to move out. Reaper's name is Chance the Reaper. Chance the Reaper just wants to make your workers dance. Dance, monkeys, dance. I don't know a lot about Chance the Rapper. I'm sure there's a song involving monkeys dancing, but sure. It's all cool. Dance, monkey, dance. Like that is, I used that phrase in a paper I wrote back in college. Remember that very specifically. Anywho, what do we got here? Reaper doing stuff. Pull the drone back, bring the lings in, keep the lings alive, wait for the queen to spawn, yada yada yada. Serral knows how this works. He's all sorts of familiar with this matchup. And the Reaper's got to get the heck on out of that, because now there's a queen. Sucka, can you... Ooh, third base coming in from Serral. Very nicely done, too. Again, the Reaper's... I had this argument a while ago, and I said it may be better for the Reaper to block off the third hatch than get no kills whatsoever down here, right? But, I don't know, some people disagreed with me. I kind of understood their reasons. And, it's fine. It's all fine. Clem's a way better player than I am, so for me to question his decision-making here with the Reaper is just like, whatevs. Is that a third CC? It certainly is. Again, there's nothing that Zergs can do about this. By the time they scout it, it's too late to punish it, and it's a really nice economic advantage. Terran players can take advantage here in the early stages of the game, because if Serral knew this was here, he'd probably honestly go right for a fourth base, like now. But because he doesn't know, he needs to prepare, he needs to get speed, right? He needs to get extra queens out to deal with Hellions and stuff. And there are Hellions coming, but there are not as many Hellions as you could make if you weren't also spending 400 minerals on a command center. Man alive. Reaper cruising around. You get any kills today? You're in the hands of Clem, so that's pretty good. I mean, right? Being in the hands of Clem is a positive thing. Banshee Cloak. So Cloak Banshee, the follow-up here for Clem, which is something that he likes to do, something we've seen from Special too. So Foreigner Terran players, I think, more into it, honestly, than a lot of the Korean Terrans are. I don't think I've seen Morrow do it all that much. Or Light, or Innovation, or not Light, Innovation. I name a Korean Brood War Terran. Good grief, brain. You can keep these separate. I know you can do it. Gonna wall off against incoming Ling incursions, perhaps Baneling incursions here. We're gonna upgrade this to an orbital, call down a mule, and then probably lift and go. Not gonna make some more SCVs before we land and go here. Serral does know the timing of when to send out just a bunch of Lings and try to shut down this third base, or at least to kill a couple transferring SCVs. So we'll see if he's going to do that or not. I'm watching the production tab. He's making a couple Lings, but mostly drones right now. He needs to get safety spores at about 4.5, 5 minutes. you can maybe get up to 530 with it and survive, but here comes this Banshee, and that cloak is like 15 seconds away from completion, so 530 might be a little bit too late to start your Spore. So there we go. Spore's getting started now at 5 for Serral, because he doesn't know. He doesn't know there's Banshees coming. He doesn't know what's happening. Could be a Liberator? Sure. I mean, it'd be good to have a Spore in that situation as well. So Banshee firing away. Oh, there you go. And there's that cloak, and the Spore's not done yet. 5 minutes is too late. 5 minutes is too late. Oh my gosh, this Banshee is racking up dem kills, though. And the detection pops, and the Banshee gets out of there and calls it a day. Oh, that's so nice. Hellions try to get stuff done here, too. I don't think they accomplish anything. The 5 kills belong to the Banshee alone. And can actually take down a Queen, because previous damage is taken there. Can sit back here. Oh, pick off drones from this angle. Oh, this is so good. No, pull back, pull back, pull back. 9 kills, decloaks. Get out of there. 9 kills is pretty good. Queen's handling the Hellions just fine. Third base lands from Clem. No Lings to harass that because, well, he needs all of the defense back home that he possibly can, because Clem is putting some serious damage on him. Man alive. Alright, what are just so continuing Hellions? We got Baneling Nest on the way. Got a Lair on the way. Got 1/1 coming in for the Lings, Banelings, and maybe future Ultralisks, quite possibly. Barracks, all the way Barracks. 1/1 coming in here from Clem. Not going to see mech from him. It is, I mean, you can do mech, but not generally against the best Zerg players in the world. You're kind of limited to maybe a mech opening with Hellbats and stuff, but then you can't just go Thors and tanks. And even race car mech is pretty well handled by Zerg these days. It's just you get Vipers, you abduct the Cyclones out of the race car mech, and then it's just Hellions, and then they just suck. So it's an interesting way the meta has been shifting here, even without a balance patch. Although there are rumors of a balance patch coming possibly in January. I'm not promising anything here, but there has been some rumblings about it. About a balance patch in the works here. The one StarCraft 2 intern that Activision is paying has been working feverishly on it for a while now. Ling, run by! No! Base down. Ling's inside the natural base. We're siege tank on the high ground firing. Friendly fire splash damage on SCVs. Don't... SCVs are taking them hits, but the Lings are dying too. You gotta do what you gotta do in this situation. Run, SCVs. No, or come right back into a war zone, I guess. I don't know what that's all about. Meanwhile, Marines and Hellions trying to attack into a bunch of Queens here. Banelings are ready to engage on creep, but they also want centrifugal hooks, but it's not done yet. Lings, oh my gosh, 25 SCVs killed. That is revenge and then some. For the 9 drones that have gone down in this game, the Banelings are engaging once again. On creep, they're willing to do it. Off creep, not so much. We saw Solar try to engage off creep with slow Banes against Maru the other day, and that was just not going to work out. Dude, more Lings go down, or more SCVs go down. Lings are dying too here, though. These Queens are just defending like madmen. So, yeah, Clem's income, he's down to 46 workers to 64 drones. That's bad. That's exceptionally terrible for Clem, but you know what we say about Terran? They're not dead until they're dead. And you can recover from this kind of economic damage if you're a Terran player. If you're a Protoss or if you're a Zerg, good luck. But Terran has mules. Terran has the ability to produce a lot of SCVs quickly while producing army and can defend very well, too. That's a big part of this. So Clem's going to try to put some pressure up while replacing his SCV count. Marines and Hellbats firing away here at this base, trying to just take HP off of it. Losing Hellbats in the process is not ideal. Did he seriously... What? Dude, the front door's open again. Banelings bust down the front door. Try to get a connection on these Marines. Don't do it. And Ling just casually chasing more of these SCVs around. 15 more go down. Are you kidding? But the hatch dies. The hatch goes down. Clem needed that. He needed to kill a hatch to stay in this game. It's a 4-basing Serral instead of a 5-basing Serral. He has now lost 41 SCVs. He's down to 43. Okay, it doesn't sound like that much, but he was doing so well at replacing that SCV count, and now he lost all of that work, and maybe a little bit then some as well. Ling, Bane, Queen, gonna be the order. Oh my gosh, Clem, no! Clem, free siege tanks! Free siege tanks, no! Ooh, I've seen Clem play better, you guys, but however, there's no detection at this base. So the Banshees are going to kill his Queen. Oh my gosh, this game might just get an epic tag for the sheer number of workers that are going to die in the first 10 minutes. Why is that sending me down here every time? There we go. Follow the Banshees camera. Do my work for me. Do my observing. It's much smoother than I can do. Ooh, it's a trick, right? It's a trick. Control-Shift-F will allow you to follow the thing you have selected. So the spore's up now. Only 3 drones go down. Oh my gosh. Baneling's rolling into the third base. They don't connect on anything and attack the tank. Only killed something there. That siege tank has 4 kills. He's very proud of himself, and he should be. Setting up. Man alive. Clem. Okay. Maybe there's not enough nope. Maybe there's not enough Terran here. I don't know. Coming around from multiple sides. Baneling's exploding on tanks. Not what they want to do, though, but exploding on Marines is what they were built for. Oh my. They're chasing off creep, these Banelings. They feel so aggressive and so assertive. More Lings get in here, kill 2 more SCVs. So what is this? This is a total of 43 plus 13, 56? 56 workers dead in the first 10 minutes of this match. It is living up to its billing. Full show. The Banshees are still alive. 17 kill Banshee, man. A lot of that is Lings. 22 kill Banshee. I mean, those aren't all drones. Obviously, we can do the math, but those are Banshees that were defending back home and killing Lings that were trying to kill SCVs. I mean, kills are kills are kills are kills, but killing Lings is like the worst. It's like the least awesome thing to kill if you're a Banshee. You want to kill anything else. Drones, Queens, Roaches, Hydralisks. Good luck with that. Ravagers, maybe. Ravagers are cool to kill. This one Marine's like, I got it. I don't got it. The Banshees die? No, they're hanging out over here. They don't. They wish they had tissue regeneration like Mulisks do. If you've never played the campaign for StarCraft 2, I recommend it because there's an upgrade in Wings of Liberty where mech units heal over time like Zerg units do. It's awesome. What I love about the campaign is it just gives you access to these abilities that would never fly on ladder because they're incredibly broken. And they're so fun to use against the CPU. Oh, Banshee died. But 24 kill Banshee makes it out. We'll remember her sister forever. So it's 172 to 147 supply. Clem's at 60 workers, which is good, but Serral's at 76. The income tab is actually not looking too terrible. The mules are bringing it up to even as they get called down. But I think Clem's, he needs to get started on ghosty stuff. He's working on 2-2 upgrades, which is great. Serral is at 2-2, and he's getting a hive, so he can't start 3-3 yet. But a drop attempt by Clem sneaking around, which is going to get spotted by this creep tumor right here. Yep. Certainly this creep tumor sees everything. And then Clem sees an assault by Serral coming up the other direction. We're going to clear this creep so future drops don't have problems. Obviously. Lings. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. Oh, the Widowmine got a huge 16 kills. I gotta watch that. Sorry, Widowmine time. Where is it? What does it connect on? I bet the Banelings. I bet it connects on all of these Banelings. Are you ready for them to all die? I am. Where did it come from? Oh, it came up late. It came up late, and then it goes... Oh, no. The Lings. Ah. All right. Fair enough. This group gets picked up. The answer to Medivacs for Serral today is going to be... I don't know what. He doesn't have anything right now. It's Queens, which is fine defensively, but... Oh, my... More Lings running in, but gee willikers, these Widowmines doing some work. Making sure Ling run-bys are a thing of the past. Sprint! Sprint with all your might. Take down this left side hatchery. Go after guaranteed damage. Just kidding, take down the hatch. Just kidding, there's Banelings. Run! Ooh, nobody died to a Baneling there. That's nice. Right side attack from Clem too. This is what Clem is capable of. He is so good at macroing 1 billion times an hour and attacking in multiple places at once 1 billion times an hour. It's how you have to play Terran. It requires a ton of work. Ask any Terran player how much work it takes to play Terran. Good gravy, miss, maybe. So, I don't know. Clem's back up to 70 workers. The income tab is not horrifically bad for him. Double Lurker Den? I don't... Serral wants to go... Okay, wants to go for range and burrow speed at the same time. This is interesting. He's getting some Vipers. So, I guess... What are the answer to Medivacs, Serral? This... I mean, look, man. Again, you're 1 billion times better than I am. I'm not telling you how to play this matchup, but, like... If you can't kill Medivacs with anything but Queens, it is hard to beat a good Terran player like Clem is. So what are we looking at here, friendo? I don't know. Clem's on 4 bases. He's pretty happy about that. We've got 5. Oh, Widowmine drop. Look at me seeing a Widowmine drop. Incredible. Sure. We'll kill some drones. 5 drones dead. What else? It's all good. Do the Lings have Adrenal yet? The Lings do not have Adrenal yet, nor is it being researched. Working on +3 armor for Carapace for ground units. Getting a Nidus Canal, Nidus Network rather, Adaptive Talons and Seismic Spines. There you go. So there's that double upgrade stuff and Hydra movement speed. So we're gonna make some Hydras to try to deal with these medevacs, I guess, because you've killed 2 so far today. Not great. There are 7 on the field. Widowmine's getting some hits. Widowmine's also totally dying. No, they're not dying because we're focused on the Nidus Network. Clem, response to the Nidus needs to be fairly prompt, sir. It doesn't have to be instantaneous, but it needs to be fairly quick. And here we go. Burrowing Widowmine's on the outside. And gonna, okay, sure. Fire on a Lurker, doesn't kill it, but does bruise it up, weaken it. And are these enough Marines and Marauders to take this down? Yes, all of these Lurkers die, accomplishing very minimal things. And then Nidus Worm dies too. Lingbane's trying to roll into the 3rd base. There's Widowmines here. Oh my gosh, more Widowmine stuff. That one didn't fire because it's not on cooldown. We finally killed these Widowmines? Quite possibly. Dude, it's 168 to 156 supply. Clem is up. Clem, you absolute beast of a man. You've lost 48 SCVs in this game. And you're winning. Terran, I told you, Terran is not dead until they are dead. Income tab, still favoring Serral to some extent. But 68 workers is pretty good for Clem. That's pretty much all that he's going to want here. He is getting a Ghost Academy. He's working on Marine Marauder Widowmine, as I always say. If you're not making Widowmines versus a Zerg, you're playing the matchup wrong. Yeah, I need some Ghosts for these Lurkers for sure. And once the Ghosts come out, the Lurker effectiveness really falls off. Of course, that is in the hands of a really good Terran player with Ghosts. Against lesser Terran players, Lurkers are insanely overpowered if it's from somebody like Serral or Clem, but against, or Serral or like Raynor. But if it's like Clem, Maru, Innovation, TY, something like that, Cure, then your Widowmines are going to have less effectiveness solely because Ghosts are so good. Ghosts are just good late game against everything Zerg has. So, I mean, if you're a Terran player and you don't know how to use Ghosts, you really need to figure it out. You need to understand how to use Ghosts, how to run away from things that can kill you, and how to snipe things that can't. Or, you know, snipe things that can kill you, too. Serral really dumping a lot of resources into these Niduses. And doing a big Lurker attack into the 3rd base simultaneously. Simultaneous attacks are tight. Serral, Nidus Worm comes up. I don't know. Okay, so Nidus Worm dies. Lurker's going to do what they can. Which is maybe kill... Ooh, all 3 of these supply depots dying would be nice. He's going to get them. Maybe. He's not... Okay, there we go. Ow. All right, so the supply block... It is a supply block on Clem. Amazing stuff. Widowmine's just randomly getting hits over this way. Another Nidus comes up. He might try to... Oh, more Lurkers... He's just sacrificing Lurkers to this, man. Ooh. Lurkers are still alive. Was there a huge attack into this mineral line that I totally missed? Oh, there's just a Lurker here killing stuff. All right, fine. So Lurker's killing SCVs. Ling's killing SCVs. Worker count is 55 right now for Clem to 88 workers for Serral. But my gosh, he's just sacking these Lurkers. That's 11 Lurkers down, 12 Lurkers down. He is not playing this cost efficiently at all. Look at him trying to get a snipe off on that Observer. This Lurker's like, you stay away from my Observer, bro. Small Hydro Lurker attack. Maybe a Blinding Cloud on this planetary would be cool, but nah. Fine, Hydro Lurker, Baneling gonna be enough for that one, and I think this might just be GG. We're looking at it here, and it sure seems like Serral's got this thing in the bag. However, losing a hatch is bad. Losing this hatch and all of these drones would be very bad. Finally, Clem clears out his main base, gets rid of the Zerg infestation, but dude, this Lurker has just been sitting here casually killing stuff for like 3 minutes. He's got 17 kills. That is a stupid effective Lurker. That's like an immortal kill count Lurker. You're not supposed to have that many kills. And look, this hatch does go down. The drone, yep, all those drones got killed too. Kind of caught out in the open here, but maybe Parasitic Bomb getting tossed down. Pick up, run, but your Parasitic Bomb split off. Nice. Clem splitting off pretty effectively. They're not too shabby. Trying to expand this way is Clem, but Serral has a Nidus Worm here. That is super duper annoying to deal with. It's 191 to 148 supply. Single Swarm Host on the way. It's the accidental Swarm Host. I think every Zerg player has had that moment where they're just desperately trying to build army and then they find a swarm host laying around, and you're like, what? How is it just one? And I don't know. That's a great question. How does it happen? Every Zerg player does it, though. I think every Zerg player I've ever cast on the channel since the swarm host was invented make one accidental swarm host. So he's like, well, I might as well use it. So he's going to send Locust down to accomplish virtually nothing. Oh, this planetary going to go down. This is, oh my gosh, the blinding cloud actually doesn't catch the blinding cloud doesn't catch the planetary for some reason. I don't know why. Widow Mines getting 3 kills down this way. Very nicely done. More drones dying. Clem expanding down this right side. He's cleared out the Nidus, so the creep is going away fairly quickly. Top left base getting expanded to by Serral, but I think he just caught a glimpse of that. He has scanned it. Very nicely done by Clem getting that information. Army supply is relatively even. Serral just has a bigger economy, which, you know what? Having a bigger economy is not bad. So the ghosts are up. Like I said, the higher the ghost count, the better this can be for Clem. But maybe killing another base would be... Dude, more drones dying is pretty good too. Widow Mine's firing so much Zerg, though. Steady targeting. Snipes all over the place right now. And, okay. That's a couple dead lurkers there. Giving the Overseer would be nice too. He does not bother with it, but now it's the only target available. He just kills that with basic attack, which is hilarious. Ling's rolling in. Is there a base to kill here? No, but there's some SCVs to kill and some supply depots. That's a pretty good thing. Does he not have Adrenal? He doesn't. Serral, bud, we need to have a talk with you. But man, look at this Clem doing work. Taking down a hatch. Taking down another hatch. Dude, is this game getting an epic tag? It is really feeling like it deserves an epic tag here. Clem's comeback after comeback after comeback here is insane. I feel like any other Terran player would be dead by now. Maybe not every Terran player, but a lot of Terran players would be absolutely just GG'd out after losing, what, 87 SCVs. But you know what? I feel like we've had a game like this recently where a Terran player lost 1 million workers and won the game anyway because that's how Terrans roll. So no Adrenal. Okay, Serral, dude, this is the second time this year I've cast a game with you where you did not get Adrenal for the Lings that you've created when you have made you made 500 of them, and none of them have experienced the warm, gentle embrace of Adrenal Gland upgrade. Is that an embrace? Probably not. That is just an overwhelming amount of Zerg from Serral, though. Blah, blah, blah. And there's your GG. Okay, so Serral does end up taking the game. That engagement was just too much. Losing all of those ghosts signified the absolute end of it for Clem. So yeah, again, he didn't have a ton. He had 8. He had 8 SCV, or 8 ghosts here. I had more than that for SCVs for sure. But yeah, so he comes down this way, and Serral's just kind of waiting in ambush here. He's got a group down here. He's got a group up here. He comes to the zone like a watchtower, and then, oh, flank attack all sides. Parasitic bomb, so lifting is not super viable. Ghost count goes from 8 to 4. Can they get out of there? Down to 3, and yeah, just absolutely too much. Serral gets the win. Woof, a lot of work, though. I mean, killing 87 SCVs and 2 planetaries, and 153 Marines and 12 Ghosts and 41 Widow Mines and a command center. It's a lot. It is a lot. I mean, if you're playing a ZVZ and the worker discrepancy is this much, then yeah, you just win if you're the one who has the most. But Terrans can do more with less, thanks to mules for the most part. Still, 60 drones went down and 4 hatcheries. I mean, that is no small beans. And did get some hiders to kill some medevacs today because there were 6 that went down. And at the end of the game, there were 7 flying around. So whatever. 20 lurkers died, which again, some of that was just thrown into the main base willy-nilly, being like, lurkers. You guys are dead now. Sorry. Sorry couldn't get through the Nidus Worm to get you back home, but you won anyway, so it's cool, Serral. Man, winning without adrenal glands. What else can Serral do? Whew, made 624 Zerglings. Wait, plus 36. 600 and, oh, the maths though, 60. 660 Zerglings, and none of them experienced the warm embrace and love of adrenal glands. I don't, not sure why I'm using this terminology to express this, but the point is, adrenal's good. And Serral's just like, earlier this year against Morrow he did it, and he lost, and now he's doing it here against Clem, and he wins. So, I don't know, point made. Maybe you don't need Adrenal, and I'm stressing too much about it, but I just feel like the games go a lot better if you have Adrenal. That's all. So, good game. Fantastic match. Clem shows why he's one of the best Terran players on Earth right now, is his ability to come back from incredible economic setbacks against somebody as terrifying as Serral is. Not many Terrans can give Serral this kind of a game. So well done. Incredible stuff. I'm not going to give it an epic tag, though. If there had been more of an established, prolonged comeback here from Clem, and if he'd won the game, I think I would have epic tagged it anyway, but anywho, that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.